Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Darcy. I'm going to try to adjust this camera. I mean, it will probably move a little bit here and there, but I don't know. I can't control it. It has a life of its own. It's not even connected to my desk. It's connected to something that is not even closely attached to my desk, but it roams if it wants to. Alright, so I've got some napkins. And I've got some tag bases, and I've got just a bunch of stuff. And I've still got trash, even though I just spent like an hour trying to clean off my desk a little bit. And also, oh, okay, tape. That's what I'm looking for. I was trying to figure out what I was looking for. Now, most of you have watched enough people that you know this trick for napkins. So I should have done most of them before. Oh my goodness. Well, the first trick is to not, well, I was going to say to not buy this kind of tape if you don't have a holder. But somebody gave me this tape, so, you know, who am I to complain? Just gonna stick that on the end so I don't have that problem again. Alright. This I got at a thrift store. I love it. Well, I was looking through some fabric today. That one I didn't need to ruin a piece of tape for. I don't know why. I don't know, I guess it was a little cooler, and oh, I know why, because I was watching, I think it was the Rebookery, or the Book Van, oh, one of the people that I watched this morning that was going through some of her, the one that does, uses old cookbooks to do her journaling, and she does more of a like journal with me. I think it's the Rebookery. Anyway, she had all this yummy fabric sewn in all throughout her books, and I was like, oh yeah, I want to play with some fabric. So I went through my fabric, and I'm like, okay, let me find some fall colors, some oranges and yellows, and I was just drawn to blues mostly. Alright, I actually did look on the packaging for the Rendale fabrics, and it does say not for use in commercial not for use in commercial decoupage or something like that. So they actually do put it on their packaging that, you know, you can't use it for decoupage and sell it. Doesn't mean you can't gift it. And you can definitely use it in your own personal. So I'm thinking cozy fall. So I'm thinking, you know, cats, flannel. So I did pick out, I did find some flannel in my stash, which did have blue in it. But I had blue and red, or blue and aqua. So they didn't really work together per se. Then I went through all my napkins and found some fall ones. I've got falling leaf ones somewhere, but I don't know where. And I keep hearing the Canada geese, so I figured, there we go. Ducks also migrate in the fall. I'll just go ahead and grab those. Plus, then I can go ahead and make a tag for a dear person who loves ducks and could use a pick-me-up. She can add it to her journal that I gave her, or do whatever she wants with it. I thought I could always make her a tag too. Let's see. Plus, some of those had some blue on them, which is why I picked them. And then, of course, this one is my favorite because, you know, squirrel. My life is full of squirrels. Where was I mentioning? Oh, I guess it was in a Facebook group I'm in. But we mostly have gray squirrels around here. I don't get to see these red ones very often. Or if ever. I've probably never seen these ones with the little pointy ears. No little fluffs on their ears. But in 25 years we've lived in this house, I had only seen a black squirrel once, like years ago. And then this year, we have 3. Joel's only seen 2, but I've seen all 3 at one time. And sometimes you hear them playing, and they're just going crazy. So I think there might be like a mom and 2 younger. Like she must have had well, twins. I guess they'd be twins even if they're not identical because they were born at the same time, I'm assuming. So I like my little black squirrels. Then I have some, I must have either only had one layer or I had already taken off one layer. And some more sunflowers. So I have a bunch of bases. Oh, this must be a Dollar Tree one because it's only on the front, which means it will likely only have the, if I do it towards the edge a little bit more, it will probably need stronger tape. I don't know, if it's a Dollar Tree one, you'd think it would come apart a lot easier than that. Well, there we go. I don't need that part anyway. So, yeah, usually, whoops, did I hit you or the light? I hit something. There we go. Got some napkins to play with. I attempted to coffee dye a folder one time. It did not come out well. I don't... Does this one say what the weight was? Keep organized. Recycled content 10%. Oh my goodness. Fiber sourcing. Sustainable Forestry Initiative. Smead.com. I don't know, but it did not do well. I haven't tried coffee, but I've seen some folders that are coffee dyed. I'm like, oh, why can't I do that? It's so pretty. But for right now, get to see my tulips again. I hope you don't hate them. I'm gonna grab, not those, oh, books. Books are also cozy, flannel, sweaters, all the things that make me think cozy. All right, I love this. What will look good on this? Anything? Ooh, maybe the duck. Oh yeah, I think the duck will look great on that. I think he might end up there. Just there. On that, I don't know what he's doing there. Alright, so let's go ahead and, I know, you don't have the same napkin. I don't think that Rendale Designs realizes how many more napkins they would sell. I mean, they already cost more than regular decoupage type napkins. So it's not like they're not getting their money. But if they would allow people to use their napkins for commercial use, they'd sell so many more napkins. I don't know about you. I really like it. I have a here it is. Haha, my collage brush, which I'm going to use for decoupage. I did a wet paper towel in there in the plastic bag, and it worked really well. Normally, I would use my gel matte medium, but I have this Mod Podge I've had forever, and I just want to use it and get it out of here so I can just stop looking at it. Does that make sense? Smells like it's supposed to, so that's good. Do I want to put it in something? Well, my brush is kind of short, so I kind of don't have I did not think I had, did I? It's a little bigger than, oh, let me see. That's bigger than it needs to be too. Is there just this plastic cover up, something that I probably don't have the bottom of anymore. Whoa! Whoops! That's alright. I guess we're going to decoupage a lot more than I thought we were. So this is just a, I think it's on mixed media paper. It is some watercolors. Definitely don't want his beak wrinkled, if anything. So yeah, that was, and so I did like the whole page, and then I cut it up into smaller things because it was, that's too much. It was words. I can't do words. It was too thick to use as a page. And unfortunately I did not scan any of those, I don't think. I need to get better at that, especially ones that I like. Okay, I don't want the brush lines on him, especially, so I just kind of use my finger and I will be all gluey when we're done. So when that dries, I will use like a little emery board to get the sides off of that. Right now, just, there's no place to put it. Alright, what else do we have here? Let's see. This is a acrylic, which I did the smooshing thing with, like I did these. And it is rose gold. Does anything I have here work with rose gold? Probably not. It's kind of funny to put a duck on there. I think it might be a little too glitzy for what I'm doing. So put that one to the side for now. What about, this was some black gesso I put through a stencil. Can we do anything with this one? Like, would the yellow on yellow be too weird? Or, no, the duck wouldn't work. Get that. Although houndstooth and hunting, but and he is running from a hunter, right? Looks to be. So head and butt in the, let's stick it up his old buddy. Oh my goodness. Maybe not him. What about squirrels? I don't know. I'm just kind of going through these and seeing what might work. This was just another painted one that I cut down. Just watercolor. I think that kind of is a, I don't know, can you see that? Kind of a cool look happened there. Don't know what to do with it though. I got some yellows and oranges and purples. Ooh, I'm actually gonna switch over to this. This may be affected by, which way is the thing going? It may end up being affected by the, when I put the liquid on, when I put the glue on there, because that is Distress Oxide. So let's just go quickly and hope it doesn't totally disappear on us. I want the wall to go that way. Hopefully we'll still see some ink back there when we're done. But yeah, it was I have a thing that's supposed to protect the Distress Oxide after you put it on there. Because water will affect the Distress Oxide, that's why. A lot of people know that, but some people don't. So thought I better say why. I'm like, yeah. Doesn't hardly show through anyway because the, just gives it a, oh come on, get off of there. Guess I should be working on plastic that I can clean, huh? Alright, let's just get the bulk of that off of there. This one I might go ahead and dry. Ooh, I might want some of that blue to show through, huh? Let me do that. And then I want to dry it real fast so that any wet will stop affecting my, okay, hold on. Yeah, I've been plugging this in. Don't tell Nathan. He does not like when I leave this plugged in. He's worried that it'll get turned on in the middle of the night or something. Or get turned on and it might be on the floor and no one can hear it or see it because it's under something. Who knows what he thinks. But he is our little cautious person. Well, he's taller than me, so not so little. Well, unfortunately, we can't see a lot of what's behind there. A little bit of something, but it'll still be a pretty card. Oh, damn, who's calling? Wireless caller. Hello? Oh, hold on. That's my husband. Okay, this one's dry. Okay, I'm noticing. See, usually I use the gel matte medium, and today I'm using the decoupage, and it definitely has a different feel to it. So far, so good. So it's not very humid today, though, so I'm not getting that tacky feeling people talk about. So that's good. I'll have to figure out if I want to strengthen that a little and back it with something, or be okay. I mean, I'm okay with how it is. Just want to make sure it's strong enough. Maybe I will. Come on. Turn it into a tag. And my son knows I'm recording, so hopefully he won't say anything too embarrassing over there. But he is his mother's son. They're more like me than their dad. Their dad's like the conservative, you know, quiet one. Well, he's not quiet. He does talk a lot. Many people don't know that about him. He talks mostly at home. All right, just so wait. I'll probably do something over here. I don't know what. Maybe we'll frill it up with some lace or rickrack. I don't know. All right. Oh my goodness. The tag thing. And then on this one, I want more of that blue to show. So I'm going to rough up the edge here. And I just wanted to make sure you guys saw how I did it. So I waited to do that after I got off the phone there. Because I think the colors that I used on this were stormy. It was the something green and the stormy. Hold on, I could tell you. Oh, I don't know if I can tell you without gathered. No, not gathered twigs. They're over. They're way over. I can't reach them. If you really want to know, ask me in the comments and I'll tell you. But it was a blue and a green Distress Oxide pads that I had that, you know, smooshed down and did the water and did the smooshing. Oh, man. So there's that.
There's like another kind of air fried nuggets, weren't there?
I don't know. Those the only ones I saw. The tenders, I think, were crispier. There's still some of those in the freezer.
But the first ones you got were different than either of those.
I get whatever's at the store. I don't control what they buy at the store. Sorry, kiddo. My boys are getting their lunch, of course. Not a word from them all day, and then, well, Mom's doing a video. Let's get our lunch. Oops, that's a little more roughed up on that side than I wanted. Oh well. Alright. A little rustic looking there. What's next? This one came out by accident. There's nothing for fall for that one. Okay, so now that we know that one doesn't show real great, what about these? These have a white background, so they might do a little bit better. So try that. Whoops. Ah. There we go. Let's see. I could do it. I guess I stopped talking so they thought I'm not recording. I don't know. Oh, ah, no, no, no. Okay. Let's smooth, smooth. Go on there, smooth. You gotta be gentle with this stuff though, huh? Alright. No, that's not gentle. More gentle. Look so gentle that you don't rip it. Okay. I know I put it on there all the way. I don't know why it doesn't want to stick on there all the way. Oh my word. I don't know. My boys are... I don't know if you can hear them or not. What was that? Did you get bubble? I don't know if you could see that or not. Oh, maybe you did. So, did you see the bubble pop in there? Alright, so I may, once I figure out how I want to do my page, I will possibly work on my page in my art journal. But since I poured out too much glue, I will be here decoupaging for a while. Although I was thinking about decoupaging the page once I got a base down, so maybe I will work on my page. I'll show you the, I did some inking, some doodling. I did it just for Lori. She asked if I was going to do Inktober. I have no plans to do Inktober. And now I have that old napkin wants to be permanently attached to me. Alright, this is like the mixed media paper, which is like a lot thinner. So, not my watercolor paper or the other mix. Like, I think I have some 90-pound mixed media paper. And then this is the smaller pad, so I don't remember. I haven't been able to find it, so I can't tell you if it's a 90-pound too, or if it's a little bit lighter. Definitely feels like it could use a little structure in the back there. So I'm just kind of going up the side on top. Ah! What was that? Oh, the stuff I had earlier. Oh, stop. Okay. There we go. I'll have to work on that in a minute. So yeah. So what are y'all working on? No one ever tells me. So I don't even know. I do have a Facebook page group by the same name. I think it's either, if I was able to change it, it's either Misadventures with Mixed Media or Darcy's Misadventures with Mixed Media. Same with Instagram, but I never remember to update Instagram, even though I had myself a little reminder. But I'm not good at promoting myself. I just want to art and have fun. I said art, not whatever else you think I might have said. But yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of artists feel that way. It's really hard to promote yourself because that's not what you were created to do. You were more created to be a creator. So the marketing part of it is a struggle. Like that, yeah. I mean, even just getting people to my channel, yeah, it's just all a struggle. Which way does that go, you think? Probably doesn't matter. But I would think the blue would be more like in the sky, right? Ooh, it could be a pocket, I guess. But I'm not sure if the Mod Podge is showing through as much as... I mean, it has a cool texture to it. Feels nice and protected. And fortunately does not feel tacky, because I think my husband used all the powder to try to keep the ants out. There we go. That's pretty. Alright, so we've got a couple of, and I don't want to back them till I know what I'm going to use them for, because if I just use them for a pocket, they don't need to be thicker. Or if I just want to use them on a page. But if I want to use them as a tag, then I'll do something. Like he's going to be a tag, but he's on the, he must be on the heavier mixed media. That's not, it doesn't feel like the 140-pound watercolor paper that I have. Alright, where's my book? Whew, okay. Should I add anything to this page today while I'm on here? Maybe not. So this was, yeah, that glue's gonna cause problems. I can see it already. Oh, now it's in the breeze. Summer breeze. Okay. So this was the first day. It was September, and then the next day I realized that had been the last day of September. It's a little, this is Gyo Fujikawa, one of her books that I love. And then that was on the 1st, October 1st, because boom, October was there. I didn't even know what happened. But what you didn't see me do was just all of this doodling everywhere. All the things, and I filled in the October, and even those pumpkins got doodled on. Everything, all over, everything got doodled on. So now we are on, which I don't have to go in order. I could do this anywhere. Now I feel bad covering any of this just because my boys love Lego, and that would make me sad, but we'll see. Well, I'll figure it out. Let's see, do I like one more than the other? Maybe I'll cover this side and just not care today. But I gotta find the things I had earlier. Okay, everything fell out of the pocket in the back. I did kind of see it over here. Alright, napkins. These are napkins, not pumpkins. I'm not sure where that came from. Oh yeah, so yeah, I kept being drawn to blue. That's what I was talking about earlier, right? And I had made this before, which I guess is mine now because my chair rolled over it or something. So I can't really use it in something I sell now. But that's okay because I love it. So I wonder if I should put that on here as a pocket. Birds sticking out of the pocket. I thought about doodling on the birds. I might do that, and then I can still see the birds. I might actually go ahead and cut this off. Nope. Can't cut that off because I doodled on it. Alright, I think I can get this a little bit more. Oh, here it is. I'm like, I filled my glue before I came on. That should not be hard to find. Now this pumpkin is from my Porch Prints fall kit. And these blue grunge are, oh my goodness. Well, this is antique papery. This is, oh, I forget who put them up, but they're the William Morris. Is it Morris or Morrison? Wallpaper. And that's just like small. That's tape. This grunge is, oh, I can't remember the name anymore. If I find it, I'll tell you. I probably said it in another one, but the blue grunge is just, well, I don't know if you figured it out yet, but I really like blue. Oh my goodness. What did you cook, Joel? It smells really good. The gluten-free ones? Oh, that's right, because I like that brand. That's right. No, wait, which ones are those? Those the ones we already had, or the ones I just bought? Oh, okay. They smell good, but yeah, I don't care for those. So maybe I will have chicken nuggets for lunch. I have the Purdue ones are the ones I prefer. And he's got the Tyson ones over there, I think. Alright, now this page now that I've collaged on this side is thick enough to be able to hold this pocket, which is also thick, just hates me. Do I have that right? Yep. So, I'm going to make this into a pocket. I'm going to lose that pin again. I'm always losing that pin. Constantly losing that pin. Doesn't... Even when I like did a thing to make it so the pins were attached, like there was like a string, that didn't last. It just, I mean, it was a good idea in theory. The problem was I'm not good at making jewelry and stuff yet, so it just came right apart. Ooh, and that blue is, you know, close to that. But see, it looks pretty. With the orange. And it's a very different style, but it's still pretty. We could do a little doodling on it, should we? You do the doodling and I'll continue on the next page. These tickets are cute. I have this stamp that makes tiny, tiny little leaves. And I put them on these tickets. Alright. A little tiny little envelope, because why not? Could put it right there. Anyway, in my little pocket. So see, I could even do that. That's a page. Done. And say I'm done, but I won't. This was from an English textbook kind of thing, but it had this is the bibliography, but it's got the typed, which I liked. What's this side? Anyway, I like this better. And I might just put this whole thing and just do stuff around it. I think I'll do that. I don't have to use my art glitter. Well, we'll see, because this paper is a little on the thin side. How many glue sticks do you guys have open? Every time I can't find one, I open a new one. And since I buy them in the pack of 4 on Amazon, I usually have at least 4 at a time. Although I have 2 packs I've bought in the last 2 months, so I actually have I guess 8. I think 3 of them are still unopened, and 1, 2, 4 of them are right over here. Cause then, so I can't find it, so then I will open one and use that, and then I'd lose that one and open another one and use that one, and then I clean up and I find them all, and they just end up right up here in my little bowl, which I'd show you, but it's blocked by some stamps. So yeah. Ooh, maybe this is where I'll put this. With the words coming through, and then put other stuff around it. I think that's what I'll do. Do you know where I put the glue? Where did I put the... Oh my goodness. There's a thing of glue sitting around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay. That was scary. Meanwhile, my collage brush is over here just touching everything. All the things. I think I'm going to go ahead and put this all over all this, and then I will collage even over that. So, yeah, I was being drawn to blue today. So, I was just figured, well, the sky's blue, and who says you can't have blue as a fall color? Plus, if you're using oranges, blue is a nice, is it complementary when it's on the other side of the... Doesn't matter because I don't follow rules anyway, but you'll see. That thing with the odd numbers and the 3. No, I'm a rule breaker. I don't even think about it. I mean, maybe I end up doing it without thinking about it, but I don't. There's 2 new packages of tortillas up on top of the fridge. If there is, it's on the milk shelf. Oh, don't do that to me. Okay, Nathan's he'll tell you how it is. Oh yeah, I really had to, like, Nathan does this to me. He's very literal. My 20-year-old. He's very literal. So if I say something that's not accurate, he will school me on it. And yesterday, Alright, I'm looking for my drop paper or something. Something I can use. Apparently a whole roll of paper towels. So yes, he's very literal. What I was saying, right? So he will, you know, school me if I don't say things accurately. Well, then I was watching Amy yesterday, working on some Halloween, fun Halloween stuff. and she, you know, had a spider and some poison, and she was like, well, maybe it should say poison us. And my first thought was, well, spider is venomous, not poisonous. But I held back and I did not say anything because I don't want to be that person. I really don't. And I didn't used to be that person. But once you hear somebody else do it to you enough, you just kind of like, oh no, that's not accurate. Because he's the one that has learned me that animals are venomous and plants are poisonous. Or something like that. I don't know. Whatever. Alright. Just kind of winging it here. And then, I mean, if I waste that glue, it's Mod Podge. And you remember that whole full thing of Mod Podge I showed you? Yeah, I have like at least 1.5 more of those, so I'm not too concerned. And it's not necessarily my preference. Although the last time I said a glue was not my preference, it was the heavy gel matte medium. And then it turned out I actually preferred using it for some things because it's not as wet. Alright, I should pause and not make you listen to this time. Alright, so how much time we've had so far, and hopefully I won't lose track of time because no one wants to just watch me all day. Although some people must like watching people all day because I see some of those live streams on YouTube going on for hours. And I don't know, I just can't fathom that, really. Alright, that is such a weird feeling, Mod Podge. Obviously, I'm not used to using it because I'm just like, it's kind of cool, though. I might have to make sure I do that on some of my covers because it just gives it a really smooth feeling and it's really protected, and I don't know. But I think I need to find, use a damp sponge so I can make sure I don't have all the... Alright, I'm going to stop doing this now. Or am I? Here's the question. Can you write on it? That has... Yep. You can, at least with the Faber-Castell Pitt Artist Pens, you can. Alright, what else? What do we want to do here today? Nah. Alright, let's see. Kind of want to make a tag, like, on using this to stick in there. We'll see. We'll see what we want to do. My lip hurts. Not your fault. You ever peel the skin right off your lip and then it like hurts for hours? Oh, hate that. Absolutely hate it. I had some papers over here. That's why I'm looking over here. Did I mention I finally sold something on Etsy and I'm so happy? Did you know I have an Etsy store? I only talk about it all the time. Let's see. I don't... No. Where's all the blue stuff I had earlier? Oh, it was fabric, wasn't it? Most of the blue stuff I had was fabric. But what happened to those books and stuff? Anything. Those had some pretty papers I could play with. Could do some of that. We'll see. Oh, and I figured the one thing that I could probably do in these that is consistent is that paper from the what paper is it? The words. The fancy schmancy cookbook paper. Here, that is. What's over here? Anything else I've been looking for 5 minutes? Yes, all the things I've been looking for. Okay. Let's see. I love how that came out. I wish I could... I mean, I like how that came out too, but I don't know. I just wish I could do it all again. Maybe I can if I try hard enough. Is this the blue that I want, though? This might be the blue that I want. Not as much. Look at those beautiful books. This is from a set sold by the lovely Lindsay Znor. She has a store called Nevermore 17 Creations. She has a website, and she also sells books on consignment too. Sells journals for other people. So she usually has a video every day during the week for, alright, for the people. And she does challenges and stuff. She's got a Facebook page if you want to check her out. I kind of want to, oh, where's the other, I just have to sew it real quick. Oh, forgot about these too. This is, I think this was like a table runner or a placemat or something. And Joel, one year for Easter, for Halloween, he used them, like, my boys are great. They will make their own costumes. So he was like a woodland elf, kind of. So these, he just wore jeans, and then he put this over his legs as like armor or something, whatever. And we found some elf ears for him. But I don't, oh, you know what I kind of want to use these for? I might use them as tabs. I don't know. Look, it's so cute. All right, let's see if I can do this without, maybe I should use my fabric scissors. So these are felt, pretty thick felt. And I've been saving them for fall journals. And then I almost forgot to use them for fall journals. Isn't that sad when you buy something for something, but then you're like me, so disorganized that never happens. And then you find it in the spring and you're like, oh man, I was gonna use that. Yep. And then you think, okay, well, I'll put it aside and I'll use it next fall. So yeah, I've got to like organize my boxes so that I can do that. And I do have like envelopes and stuff so that I can do things like that. Like, because I have some ideas for some different things. For example, little golden books. So I've been collecting train stuff. It's not all together. I tried. And then all of a sudden, you know, I'm like, why isn't it in the box? Why is it over in this random place? I don't know how it happens. Stuff just jumps out of the box. I don't know. Cutting these out is giving me ideas. Especially with these cute little fabrics right under here. We may run to another page and start something anew. Or on the cover. Still have to figure out the cover, right? These probably be fun on the cover. Also, they might cut better if I use fabric scissors, but I don't know. I don't want to ruin it. Fabric scissors either, and these are really, really thick. And there's a, this must be the bottom, but I actually think I prefer the, I don't know. Because like one side feels different than the other, but it's also like darker, and I kind of like the darker. Well, that one I can't tell. Like, yeah, I think that's the back. I don't know. But like, see, wouldn't that be cute? Like, just, and then like maybe another one that's like a, we could just do like, well, I want some oranges too, but these are, well, these were all in order to make a little fabric thingy, the long, you know, make it long. They were all in order for that, but now they're not. And there should be some oranges in here. Where are they? I know me and my blue right now. Ooh, doesn't show in there. A little red. I mean, the seersucker fabric doesn't necessarily make sense for fall, but some leaves are red. So burgundy also would work too. There's an orange butterfly. I already have that one. I know I had these all in an order that I liked, and now I'm just undoing it all like that. Isn't that cute? Oh yeah, definitely. Ticking. We love ticking. That's as orange as I can find right this second. Ooh, that's that weird fabric. But it would work too, wouldn't it? Look at that. I have other orange fabric though. I do, I really do. Because I have this. And then I love this. I think I actually had a shirt made of that when I was younger. I have this felt too I could do something with. I have this orange fabric. This is the squirrel. This is the blue flannel I pulled out. This is actually when I made stockings for our family, I made them to coordinate. So like there's a couple that have this and a couple that have some other things, and it's just all coordinated and cute and adorable, you know, in my humble opinion. Alright, so more orange. That's a different orange. More yellows, all the yellows. Whoops. Some chevron yellow. I'm kind of addicted to fabric, if you couldn't tell. So, okay, so I started out, this is where I started, on my quilt, going through. How would that look like on a piece of the quilt? So wouldn't that be cute? Like, maybe on the cover. Where's the other bit? Like that piece, maybe like that. Too bad I already put my cover on, or I could like sew them on. I don't know. So yeah, so I started going through. This is a quilt that my great grandmother made to me way back early in the 70s, so definitely vintage. It says 1975 on the quilt itself. Where'd all the pieces just go? Okay, so I was looking for oranges and fall colors when I was going through it this morning. So I did find some. Well, it wasn't this morning. I might have slept in. But see, here we go. We got some blue and orange going on there. And we got some greens and tans, and some blues and browns and oranges. But my brain kept going to like red and blue for some reason. You know, like that, and that, and that. So I was like, alright, I'm not going to fight it. I will just make a blue page today. But aren't these just so much fun? And you know, I know she used scraps. I'm sure of it. Isn't that pretty? Love the daisies. It's definitely worn. There's, you know, most of them are worn pretty well. Alright. Whoops, here's some more. Yeah, like this. But that was more fall, and those, I just like those. Let's see, where's some more blue ones that I kept pulling out? Oh, this one would be, this would be cute. I could even just, if I could make a ruffle out of this, like cut it in half and then, well, I can't do it like that. How wide can a ruffle be? What if I like, I don't know, I've never made a ruffle. But if I made like a giant, well, I was thinking if I cut it in half and just made a ruffle with half of it, how would that look? That's what I was thinking. No. Alright, and then I found the foxes. Oh, there's some more of that. Oh, here's more of these. Yeah, there were quite a few fall colors in there, so that was really cool. And some of these I will, you know, obviously these bits aren't very good, but I'll cut out bits that are good and do one of those. I thought I brought the blue one over. Yeah, make one of these. So this is a blue one, which I could even cut off a piece of this and just use this on the edge of the page when I'm done with it, and have my blue that I was drawn to today. Alright, move all this out of the way. It's too much. And there go my squirrel paper clips. Ooh, and oh yeah, and then I pulled, this one's not sewn yet, but this one will be perfect in the fall journal. Got some of the fabrics from the quilt, some newer fabrics, some fabrics that came from, that's right next to that one. Let's move it. We've got to move it, move it. Move it somewhere. I'll stick it on the end. That's probably where it was. So yeah, I just need to sew this one, and then I will probably definitely use it in this journal. Maybe I'll even replace the tie and make this the tie. And this one too, I love. It's got greens and reds and browns and yellows. This one would also work. And then I gotta make one for, oh, I got a box I need to send out for somebody, and I was hoping to get it done by her birthday, but it's already October 3rd, so if I send it on Monday, it's still not going to get there for her birthday because her birthday is on Tuesday. So I failed. Alright, that and that don't go, so that would be a different day. This came from, I don't know, it was just in one of those things you get from the thrift store, you know, bags of random stuff. But it's really, it's kind of suede-ish. It's cool. And it will be fun in this journal. In fact, it'll be fun behind one of these too. Alright, how many squirrels can I have in one day? Oh, don't those look like, these remind me of SpaghettiOs. Always have, always will. Alright, oh, and I also pulled out my leaves, which are getting darker by the day. It's turning fall, and my leaves that I did on here are also turning, they were green for a long time. So I might do a fabric flip with one of these, we'll see. I used, yes, I know, total squirrel. But, like, look at that. They were not always that orangey color, so now they'll work in a fall journal. I'm glad I didn't put them on anything I sold, because I wouldn't have known it did this. I wouldn't have known that the leaves on my thing are going to turn colors like the leaves outside. It's really cool, though. I actually like that they're changing. I mean, not if I was putting in a spring journal, I wouldn't like it. But the ivy seemed to stay fairly green, though. But the red bud, I think that's what that is, did not. But these did. That's one of those overgrowth ones. The ground cover. Sometimes they overgrow. I should put some, I don't know. All the things. Too many things. Too many ideas. Ow! And I always do that. My ring. I wipe my face and then I scrape my nose and it hurts. Let's see. That's not the right green for that. Maybe I'll just do one of these tabs for today. Put a little leaf on it though. Oh, that'd be cute. Let's do that for today for a tab. And I don't have to do any other fabric for today. That's not the right green. Alright, it's taken a while to move these out of the way because there was a lot. That was a big squirrel. Big, gigantic squirrel. My lip still hurts. Okay. Hence my love of squirrels. I wanted to put some other colors on here though, didn't I? Alright. Tempo 70. And we have the signature there. Let's take the signature here. And do this on the end, I think. So, me entertain you. Gail sang today. Gail Augustinelli. She sang today on her channel. I was so proud of her. She hasn't done something spontaneous like that in a while. I think that maybe putting her foot down and saying no more Happy Mail has freed her up to express herself a little more, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, Gail Augustinelli is somebody I watch on YouTube. She's fun to watch. She does a lot of good ideas and a lot of beautiful journals and ephemera that she makes. Not necessarily junk journals, more altered books and journals using digitals and stuff, but they're beautiful. They're well sought after. What am I doing? I know. I'm not telling you. I'll tell you in a minute. Oh, I could just use washi tape, couldn't I? That would be the easiest thing. Let's just do that. I wanted to cover the black on the edge there, and I was going to paint it, but now I've decided to use tape, which just fell on the floor. It doesn't matter how big or how small. If I've touched it, it will probably fall on the floor. That's just the way it is. And some things will never change. Don't you believe it? Let's just use our tacky glue on this. Let's not waste our expensive art. Oh my goodness. It's been a few days, I guess. My nails are not strong enough to deal with. Oh, see? Look at that. Split nail. I don't know. Some of my nails are not doing great. I know they need to breathe, but I also want them to be pretty. I try to give them a couple days in between. Oh my goodness. I know, some warm water. There we go. Practically its own. How was the pin even going through that? I don't even see a hole in there. Alright. Nope. Nope. Not working for me. He hates me. Oh, there we go. Ew. There we don't go. I don't want that. At least it's my own thing. Got gloobers. Some people call them what? Glue-boogers? Or, I don't know, I call them gloobers, which is like glue and boogers all together. Alright. I have told you before that I'm much more fun to watch on double speed, right? I'm okay with that. I'm able to get my minutes. I have my minutes if I ever want to, like, get monetized. I just can't get the people. Someday. Someday my subbies will come. But that's alright. It's less pressure when there's less people watching, so it's all good. Lee something. Lee S. Roberts. That's what that says. In case you were wondering. And I don't want to cover up his name though. We will just, I don't know. I mean, I still want some of this to show, but I don't need it all to show. And I've been kind of trying to make this, I mean, I don't have to do it. There's no rules. I don't have to do this on every page. Ooh, you know what I kind of want to do on the edge of this page though? Let's see, got this blue stripe. Did I mention I like blue? Free, set them free. That way, whatever I put on the edge of the page, if I don't get it all the way to the edge, I mean, it's alright, the black can show, I'm not in the mood to let it. I'll come down this way, because I might put a tab up there anyway. If I were smart, I would glue this, because it's going to come off that decoupage, Mod Podge, really easy, I'm sure. But that's alright. Yeah, this cookbook is fun. I love the font in it. I mean, it was a vintage cookbook. I probably would have bought it anyway, but then when I saw that font, it made me so happy. Sometimes things just make you happy. See? So now I have that blue coming through, and I like that. Alright. What do I want now? Do I want to put some books in here? Just kind of doing a collage. I don't want to cover up too much of that. Well, I can't see the words up here, so I don't care about that as much. But I kind of want to see that, but, you know, I'm probably going to end up just not caring and covering it, even though, you know, the whole point was to have it there. But I don't know who he is, so I'm just going to go ahead and put that there. Oh, it got wet. It affected a little bit, but, you know, they're old books. So if there's a little discoloration and some old books. Oh, did I tell you that's what it was called? So Lindsay Zenora, Nevermore 17 Creations. She's a Poe fan. Couldn't tell. It's old books. It's one of her digitals called Old Books. And you can put them alphabetically so that you can find it. I didn't figure out how to actually do a search, but well, that moved, and I think I like it better where it is now. So. I know, it's too bad I'm the only one that knows how to put ice in the freezer from the ice maker. And everyone always tells me the ice is ready, but no one actually ever just puts it in there for me. It's just sad. He just scoops them out into his cup so it would restart. Thanks! Have I mentioned I'm addicted to ice? I'm very picky about my ice. Oh my word. Is anybody picky about things? Like, what are things that you like a certain way? Like, I have certain things. Like, I love dark chocolate, but I'm very picky about my dark chocolate. And I can tell when they start changing the recipe, and it really annoys me that I find something I like and then they go and change the recipe. Nope, that won't work. Really annoys me. Maybe I'll do some writing this fall. What do you think? I know I should. I don't want that to go over that far. So, these are the things we have to think about. What are we going to do in the fall? Is it bad if I like cut the typewriter in half? Or, oh, maybe I'll do this. I'll cut the books in half. I'm okay cutting books in half, but I just can't I can't do the typewriter in half, I don't think. You know what I haven't done at all on here? Which I kind of want to... Do I want to do the coffee? Or I'll do the coffee. Coffee. I know. I didn't do everything, though. I'm random. I'm random and I like it. Alright. I could say I'm random, and I usually do. But eclectic sounds so much better, don't you think? I'm eclectic. I'm wonderfully eclectic. Eclectic. Just things that I want to do this fall, like read books, and maybe after a year finally continue the book I started writing a year ago. Yeah, that'd be good. Hey, where'd all those quotes go that I took out? Is any of them actually about doing something? Most of them were mostly about art. Be fearless in the pursuit of what sets your soul on fire. If you obey all the rules, you miss all the fun. The most wasted of days is one without laughter. That's E.E. Cummings. I totally agree with that. You should laugh every day. That's why I like comedies and whatnot. And I especially like if like a cozy mystery has some comedy in it, because why not? Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Let your life lightly dance on the edges of time, like the dew on the tip of a leaf. Yeah, I'm going to do a whole thing just around that quote at some point. Happiness is not something you postpone for the future. It is something you design for the present, maybe. The power of imagination makes us infinite. I think I like that one. Always keep your eyes open. Keep watching, because whatever you see can inspire you. Always be a first-rate version of you instead of a second-rate version of somebody else. Totally agree with that one. But since we have books and a typewriter, I think I want to do this one. So, typewriter. Glue. Probably getting everywhere. Now, I could put this over here, but I want it up there. But, and I like that this is tight, like typewritten, and the typewriter. Oh yeah, I like that. It's been like 2 or 3 minutes, and it's already wanting to dry up at the tip. This is the Aleene's Quick Dry Tacky Glue. So it's maybe not as strong right away as the art glitter glue, but it dries fast, almost as fast as the art glitter glue, maybe. But for the price, we like it. The price is right. A little bit more than regular tacky glue, but a lot less than art glitter glue. Just FYI. I already used that there. What do I want to do? What? I just feel like this line here is going to bug me. Although I need to put this somewhere, right? You know I want to do something to it. Let's see. Ooh, rusty hinge. Let's do that one. Just because we have this orange over here. So I kind of want to bring it over here. All right. Moving this. And going down to the plastic. Even though I don't think I have, okay, there it is, good. I don't think I have enough water in here. And we made a little bit of that blue, that turquoise, but that's okay. A little rusty hinge. A little, fingers crossed, a little water. If I hold it up right, maybe. And smush. Oh my word, y'all don't even know what, I don't know where that ended off or what you missed, but I was hilarious. It was the funniest I've ever been, and you all missed it. Anyway, I'll have to show you again how I did these if you missed that. I have like 3 minutes left. I apparently have not deleted enough on my phone and don't have enough space, but that's all right. So we have reading and writing. The power of imagination makes us infinite. And then @ sign. And I might put the word cozy down here because that's just the word I was thinking of today. It's just cozy, fall. And then we have this pocket I made a while back. So yeah, I may do some doodling on this. So the title picture, what you call it? That picture that goes on the front of the video, the cover picture. Anyway, after I finish with the doodling and whatever else I want to do, that will be up there. And I'll try to show it again the next time that we work in this book. Yeah, because you guys didn't get to see me do any of that doodling either, but you don't want to watch that. That's just, I mean, if I could like fast forward it really fast and have it at a good angle, it might be fun. But other than that, not so much. Ooh, sorry. There's a stamp. And a little birdie at home in his nest, all cozy. He may end up there somewhere. I gotta find a piece of muslin or something. All right, well, that is all for today. What did we work on? Oh, we made a couple tags or pockets with some decoupage and did some smooshing. Ooh, maybe I'll use that to write the word cozy and cut it out and put it. And our duck, wherever our duck ended up. And we looked at fabric and did all the things and used some piano paper. And I gotta go. Y'all are, I'm gonna drive y'all crazy. @squirrel. There we go. Let me just do @squirrel. All right. Have a delightful day, everybody. Love you.